Purpose of this video is to present how multi-criteria decision analysis, a mathematical algorithm, can be used in a procurement process. In this fictional scenario, we need to choose a supplier of steel bolts to a reactor construction. There are 4 suppliers and I will show step by step how MCDA can be used in such process. The first step is to add suppliers as decision options and describe them shortly. I take this information from RFQ responses from suppliers or from internet. Next step is to form a family of criteria. These criteria must create a complete set of aspects you want to differentiate your suppliers of. On the other hand, it is critical to make sure the criteria do not overlap each other, as they will unwillingly favorize a given supplier twice in the same aspect. My chosen criteria are technical, economic, and geopolitical. Next step is to provide weight of each criterion, where CMOS algorithm is my preferred method. It is a mathematical algorithm that transfers decision-maker subjective preferences into numerical weights. First of all, we need to list all of the criteria and ask decision-maker to rank them from the most to the least important. To do so, it is recommended to use physical cards and decision-maker places one card over another. Such method is very intuitive and easy to understand for anyone. As you can see, we have 2 criteria on the same level, that means they are equally important. To simplify the math, I have made myself a Microsoft Excel tool that calculates the weights. So let's put the card order into the file as follows. Then we add ranks. As we have 2 cards on the same level, both are rank 4. After longer consideration, decision maker came to conclusion that cards D, E, and C are way more important than cards A, B, and F. Here comes what is called white card, wild card, or blank card. This means we need to update the Excel file, adding blank, and increasing ranks for cards C, D, and E by 1. That will increase their weight in the further calculation. Now we need to connect every rank with positions of cards. To calculate non-normalized weights, we'll need to know the number of cards for each rank and total sum of cards. Now we're ready to calculate non-normalized weights, which will be used to establish final answer. Last but not least, we need to summarize the non-blank cards' positions to normalize the weights and receive percentage value. We have all we need to complete this stage of analysis. The cell beneath normalized weights is the final check if we executed the procedure correctly. Now we come back to our compliance matrix and type in the calculated weights. Based on received answers to RFQ and my own information, I try to explain how given suppliers meets criteria. Then it is recommended to create a reference scale that helps to keep transparency in evaluation and helps to keep consistency. Last but not least, the MCDA owner needs to value each criterion against each description of each supplier. The analyst reads the description and compares it with the reference scale. In most cases it is quite straightforward, but in some, like criterion 3, it is quite vague. That is why full transparency is so required. Such approach allows decision maker but also anyone else discuss the final outcome based on data and facts. All of that gives us the final score, or rather ranking, according to the decision maker preferences. You can see here that option 2 and 3 are very close, so potentially we can call it even. Based on this information, the decision maker together with me can try various what-if scenarios.